Alrighty, what is up guys? Welcome back to Kush Clouds TV. Just a quick video for you guys. Yeah, wanted to make a video. Been hearing a lot about Grenada Victor. That's right, Grenada Victor. For some reason, the past two updates now, especially now in the 1.7 with the Meta Burst update, everybody wants to run Grenada Victor all the time. This is all I ever see is Grenada Victor, extra damage for the grenades with increased AoE damage. Everybody keeps on running this talent non-stop. Now I just want to let people know that the #1 talent for Victor and the most OP talent for Victor, and the way that makes Victor so OP and why people ban him so much is not because of the Grenadas. Because it's very easy to flank Grenada Victor, which I will show you here in a second what happened to a Grenada Victor who got flanked non-stop by an Andruxus because he was sitting back there doing air quote long range damage all day, son. Yeah, real quickly, I just want to show you what Firefight can do. Now, this is a defeat. Yes, that's right, it's a defeat. It's not on Bright Marsh though. It was actually on I forget what the map was called, but it was on a larger map. It has the little sidewinder blender thing where Khan can just throw people into the little blender, as well as the other side has that molten lava fall thing, and you can just throw people into it. I forget what the name of the map's called, but of course Khan was doing that. But yeah, I was on that map. This is a ranked match here, which it does say ranked up there. This was a very, very long, intense match. A down to the wire, nitty gritty 3-for-3. It was actually a very good and intense match. And like I said, people have been non-stop talking about Grenada Victor. I have yet to see Grenada Victor put up the stats I'm putting up with Firefight. Now, if you guys want to check out a full video and a full ranked match of how I play with Firefight and how Firefight really works out in a match, you could check out the Paladins PS4 Ranked Vault playlist. I have a playlist, PS4 Ranked Vault videos. Check out that playlist. The very first video you'll see is Victor the Grey Gorilla. That is me running Victor with Firefight, and that is how I play Victor. And that match there, I went 37-9. This one here, I just put up some ridiculous stats. We're talking about a 70 elo, 78 plus eliminations. Oh, I'm sorry, 68. We're close. 45, 55, 65, 68. My apologies. 68. Just about 70 elo. Almost 70 eliminations. 45 kills with 15 deaths, 23 assists, a streak of 16, 171,000 damage. Running and gunning, Firefight, standing 10 toes down, 1v1ing Lex, 1v1ing Dredge, 1v1ing or 1v2ing Terminus and Khan and Furia and everything else. And of course at the very end we lost because Strix over here is like, yeah man, I got way more kills than you, man. I got way more kills. Strix over here was sitting up at the top like a air quote Grenada Victor would do, and sitting in the same spot in the same position over and over again, where Khan and Terminus were hiding off to the side right next to the objective behind the wall, healing up to capture the objective because Strix can't flank or be mobile like say Victor. So that's why Strix is down there at 24-13. But yeah, Strix was over there talking crap in my match and whatnot. But this here was a really good match, and these weren't crap players. These was actually really good players. Just of course Strix is fucking Strix, gonna be sitting in the same spot, not flanking whatsoever, just sitting up there in that top pillar and that top post, just freaking just non-stop sitting there. All you have to do is just hide behind a wall, and Strix is immune. Can't hide from Victor though, now can you? Because he just runs right at you. But yeah, just want to show people and to not bullshit you. There it is right there. You can see my talent. That is definitely not the grenade talent now, is it? That is Firefight. That is 45 kills, 15 deaths, and 23 assists. Koga went 21-18. Strix went 24-13. I went 45-15 with 23 assists with Firefight. Firefight, a talent that I've been using and maining with the entire time I've been playing this game and been playing Victor since the essential day this game came out on beta for console. It is the one talent and the one champion that has never failed me. I have never ever had a problem with the Firefight Victor ever. But I just want to let people know, because for some reason Firefight has now a bad rap. But if somebody would like to maybe, you know, correct me, could you let me know if anybody running Grenada Victor in ranked is putting these stats up? Is putting these stats up? That's all I want to know. Let me know if Grenada Victor is putting the, if you play with Grenada Victor, have you ever putting up any stats like this in ranked? And I'm talking about a good ranked match, not where you pick first, but where you pick towards the bottom. You have to go up against some really good people here. MPJ, if I'm not mistaken, was Grandmaster or Master something, and I think he might be Diamond something now. So, you know, you got Chris up there and shit like that. You know, you got K Kevin and shit like that. Some good players here. These are very well experienced, good players. Even though everybody on their other team is completely flipped. It's just Firefight Victor. This is why I run Firefight Victor, and people sit there and laugh at me. But then I show them this. I wish I could have recorded the video, but regardless, I have the stats right here. Even though it is defeat, it is a ranked match that went 27 minutes long. That says right up there on the top left, even though the map was not Bright Marsh. It was a large freaking map. I forget what the hell the map's called. I need to look it up. But there you go. There's Firefight Victor right there. 45, 15, and 23. And this is after I had a crappy match. A very crappy match. Now here, let me show you what Grenada Victor does. Here's someone who ran Grenada Victor against one single flank. Angelo over there playing Indruxus. There's Chris over there playing Tyra. Thank God he was on my team the next match. But here's Grenada Victor over here. As you can see, I didn't do that well with Ruckus. I had a 50-50 KD. At least it wasn't flipped like the rest of my team. But hey, what can you do? You can only do so much with what you're given with. But here's Grenada Victor, basically on the same, well, actually, yeah, on the same map. On the same map. As you see there, there's the Grenada talent. He was sitting in the exact same spot, not moving around, not flanking, not doing anything. He's sitting in the same spot, throwing grenades like a, you know, just sitting in the same spot like a Strix. But he's sitting there throwing grenades, just, you know, doing air quote long range damage and continuously getting flanked by Indruxus, because, you know, that's what a flank does. It gets up behind the enemy and kills them, since, you know, that's what it's a flank. So yeah, there's Grenada Victor for you, 8 and 11, and I got sick and tired of it, so I ran Firefight Victor on the same map, and I went up against Lex. There you go. Just to let you guys know, go ahead and try out Firefight. Don't sit there and be like everybody else. Don't sit there and follow memes and Grenada Victor memes. Just go out there, try all the talents, see what works for you. But I could tell you this much: I've never seen anybody produce these type of stats with any other talent ever, besides one, and it's Firefight Victor. And there you go. There's Firefight Victor right there. And look, it basically the same with Chris and stuff like that, man. Like there's nothing different, really. Nothing different, man. It's just we have Firefight Victor. But like I said, we did lose this match. As you saw, we did lose this match. I wouldn't say it was my fault, but like I said, I was pretty sure that I'd blame the Strix, because I couldn't, you know, get the double kill on Terminus and Khan at one hit. So I was hoping maybe Koga would be able to do it, but he got knocked out. And then of course Strix was sitting up there, and he wasn't going to help capture the objective or get the double kill. Nothing like that. He's just going to sit there and shoot at the wall for some reason. Literally, I was watching him shoot at the wall there at the end. It was unbelievable. But yeah, just real quickly, just want to let people know, show you that ain't no bullshit. That is a ranked match right there. As you can see, a ranked match right there. That is 45 and 15, 171,000 damage, top killer. Take Strix's number, double it, and then you can finally get more kills than me. But literally almost twice as many kills as Strix. And yeah, there you go. Firefight Victor is very OP if you know how to use it. Screw the Grenada. Me, I just like to run at everybody and 1v1 them. And hell, maybe even 1v2 people and still take them out. That's what I love about Firefight. Also, another great thing about Firefight is that when you pick up Carterize, you know, your weapon shots does 90% reduced healing. When you throw a grenade, your grenade doesn't have cauterize. Not like Tyra, where it has a firebomb that has cauterize built into it. Yeah, your grenade doesn't have firefight, so if, you know, all of a sudden, you know, you do 900 damage and the 900 damage gets instantly healed by maybe a solar blessing or something, or maybe a mega potion pip. Grenade doesn't really work out too much. Or let's say you're trying to throw a grenade and you're getting flanked at Andruxus, so you're sitting there holding your grenade trying to cook it, and then all of a sudden Andruxus just shoots you twice and punches you, or just shoots you twice and kills you before your grenade explodes. Doesn't seem very useful there, does it? But imagine if Alex pulls up on you and he's combat slide, and you got the discovery freaking talent, so he got an increased 30% damage on you. You just stand within 30 units and just start shooting them. Start doing 250 per headshot. What did I just say? Yeah, 250 damage per headshot. What? Yeah, 240, 250 for headshots. Because for some reason Victor's headshots, I guess, are broken or something right now. Because I'm pretty sure that 135, 50% of that does not add up to 240 to 250. Pretty sure. Pretty sure it added up to maybe like 200. 50% increased bonus damage for headshots. Now, of course, you add 30%, right? You add 30%. You probably get up there. You probably get up to around 230. But when we're starting to see like 243, 256, I'm starting to think it might be a little broken. Might be a little broken because the math doesn't fully add up there. Doesn't fully add up, but that's okay. That's alright. But yeah, just a little quick video. Let you guys know. Firefight Victor is OP and ranked. Very OP. I don't know about you. But 45 kills there, and everybody else has 21, 24. The other team completely flipped, and this is a large map. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. What you think? Why don't you guys give it a shot? Give it a shot and let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Firefight is better or Grenade is better? Let me know. And actually, let's get the correct talent names. Let's get the correct talent names. Obviously, Firefight's the correct talent name, but what's the fancy name for Grenade? Shrapnel. There we go. So, guys, let me know down in the comments. And make sure you guys try this out. Like, I mean, not more, just more than one match. More than one. Try it out like 10 matches or something. But let me know down in the comments. What do you get more kills with? What do you do better with? Firefight or Shrapnel? And I'm talking about on any map, every map, any team that you have, any set of, like, you know, you have 2 healers, 2 front lines. It doesn't matter what you're going up against. Whatever. What do you think is better? Firefight or Shrapnel over everything? And I'm not talking about it in certain case scenarios. I'm talking about just maining it, being a one trick victor, one shot victor, and just using the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Which one is better, Firefight or Shrapnel? Because like I said, I don't see anybody putting up the numbers with Shrapnel. Never. Never, never, never. Unless they're finishing kills, never. But solo kills, oh hell no. They are not putting up the numbers. And yeah, I just want to let y'all know that, because like I said, there's literally every single victor now that isn't me is running Shrapnel. I see maybe 1 or 2 people actually running Firefight and doing great with it. Everybody I see running Shrapnel, they have to have 2 flanks to cover their ass, or they're going to get flanked. If they easily, like the easiest thing to do right now is to flank Grenade a Victor. It's just like flanking it as, yeah, sit in the same spot Kinessa, or sit in the same spot Strix. Very, very easy to flank. When you have a mobile damage and he's not mobile, he's very easy to flank. And in this new 1.7 meta burst, you need mobility, you need quickness, you need massive amounts of upfront damage. And you gotta be elusive, you gotta be moving, you gotta be, it's a lot quicker now. A lot quicker. Everything's quick, everything's massive amounts of damage, there's more flanks and everything else. Like, you can't be sitting in the same spot. If you're sitting in the same spot, it's over. If you're not moving non-stop, it's over. Even if you're a frontline, you got to be moving around on the objective. You can't just sit there and chill. You have to be consistently moving and consistently looking around. Because we are now 1.7. The metaverse. Essentially the update of non-stop freaking just mobility. I've been trying to tell people this like for months now. Mobility, mobility, mobile front lines, mobile damages, mobile flanks, which is kind of crazy to say, but literally I see flanks acting like damages and sitting in the same spot and not being mobile. It's all about mobility. It's all about moving around, doing damage, doing other things, also being more than what your champion's supposed to be. Like, you have a damage champion, well guess what, your damage champion can flank. Now he can do two things. You have a front line, well now your front line can also do damage, so now he can do two things. Or your front line can flank, and now he can do that. Like, you gotta do multiple things. You gotta be quick, you gotta be mobile, you gotta move around, you gotta be aware of your surroundings, and yeah, you gotta do massive amounts of damage up front with cauterize, because there's lots of way to heal yourself, and there's own healers and everything else, and freaking front lines that can heal themselves non-stop, and just basically about every other champion can, with kill to heal and everything else, they can heal themselves up to full health. That's another thing too, you don't see that much cauterize anymore. You need more cauterize, and let me know, Firefight or Shrapnel. Firefight or Shrapnel, down in the comments, let me know which one you think is better. So far, I haven't seen anyone, or even experienced myself, any of those type of stats. The best I've ever done with Shrapnel was like 22 and 12. And that was me flanking and doing long range damage. Because Grenada Victor can do insta kills flanking. You can insta kill any flank damage or healer 1v1. The only problem is it's very difficult to do that with the freaking Grenada. So much easier when you're just sitting there shooting non-stop, and then you run, and as you're running you get your clip refilled without even reloading, and then you can shoot somebody else, which is why I had so many kills that match, where Grenada Victor does not. And another thing too, the Grenada Victor, he has that card that reduces his cooldown for each enemy hit for so many seconds. There's a cooldown for that card. You know what the cooldown for Firefight Victor is? His reload. You know how you fix that? You get a card where it's called running gun, and as you're running, you reload or get 8 ammo refunded to you every second you run. So if you run maybe 2, 3, hell, crazy 4 seconds, you now have a full clip again without even reloading, and all you were doing was running, which you would have normally been doing anyways, because after you get a kill, you usually run around to the next kill, right? Or maybe run to the healer to get a little health and go back out and get another kill. And obviously, sitting there stopping for a second to reload and stuff like that to make sure you have a full clip to kill somebody. Yeah, that's a little annoying there. Now we run and gun. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. Let me know which is better, Shrapnel and Firefight. And I'm gonna head on out. Shout out to the one person watching right now. If you missed the video, go ahead and rewatch it. But yeah, just want to ask people and also let them know about Firefight, because everybody for some reason wants to run Grenada Victor, and that was me with Firefight there in a ranked match. So let me know down in the comments, which do you think is better, Firefight or Shrapnel? And also, if you haven't tried Firefight out, go ahead and try Firefight out. And real quickly, I'll be very nice here. I'll be very nice. If you don't know how to run Firefight Victor, or you don't know what loadout to run for Firefight Victor, this is the loadout I've been running. I don't change it. It's the same loadout for months and months and months. So here's my loadout for Firefight Victor. Go ahead and check it out. I'll leave it up here for a minute. You guys can check it out, pause it, maybe try out the loadout yourself, see if it works for you. Like I said, I like the running gun where I get 8 ammo every second for hustle. It definitely makes it very helpful to keep on getting non-stop kills against people. So after I kill Lex, I can go kill Furia, and then Dredge, then Terminus, and everybody else for top plays. Of course, I have an increased ammo for 10. Gotta have full clip in there. Gotta have a full 40 rounds, so you can just keep on doing massive amounts of damage up front non-stop. Or just before I bust to reload, I'll start running around. Of course, when I'm running around, need a little extra damage reduction on top of my 21% Haven. Of course, I do have the Grenader little card there to do a little extra damage with the grenades, but obviously I'm going to be focusing on using my gun the most, since that is the weapon that has cauterize and is going to be putting down cauterize on people, making sure they have reduced healing. Since I do have a machine gun that can spray a whole team and make sure the whole team doesn't get healing. And then of course reduce the recoil, because you need to do some long range damage. You got to have a good balance of hip fire and long range damage. You can't just be firefighting all the time. You got to have a good medium, kind of like Strix. Strix has a thing where he can sit there and shoot people with his sniper, and then if he switches over to his pistol, he does increased damage. I've been doing that with Victor. I've been iron sighting with headshots, throw a grenade, and then when someone like Khan or something like that tries to battle shout and they put their shield up, that's when I get up close and I put my gun past their shield and I start shooting them, or I just get behind them and start shooting them, and I start putting pressure on them with the firefight. It's kind of like Strix does, quick scope, and then switches over the pistol. But yeah, go ahead and try out Firefight Victor. Go ahead and try that card loadout, or whatever card loadout might work for you for that. And let me know down in the comments, what do you think is better, Shrapnel or Firefight? Because for me, I have yet to see anybody put up those type of stats with Shrapnel. I haven't seen anybody put up these type of stats with Shrapnel. But Firefight, I just got done putting up those stats, and like I said, check out my Paladins PS4 Ranked Vault videos. You can check out the very first video in there called Victor the Grey Gorilla, and you can see a full video on how I run ranked Firefight Victor. Yeah, and we weren't putting up that many kills, but pretty close, just about 7 kills less. A lot bigger kill streak though, because I had a 24 kill streak in that one. This one here, I only had a 16, but I had 45 in this one. But yeah, I'm gonna head out, and I will catch y'all guys probably next week.